I mean, this dude's been a mature cat to where he's had every single reason to be the person to throw the New York Jets organization under the bus, and he's never done that, not once. So that to me shows character. That shows the type of individual that he is. Does he get pissed off on the sidelines? Yes, of course, but it's because he wants to win. And any individual that's ever played in a sport like that to that level, you want to win. You're going to be pissed off and be like, dude, I'm open. Give me the ball. Why are you not giving me the ball? Why are you force feeding the other individual that's on the other side from me right now? I'm wide open. What are you doing? Like, he's had how many different quarterbacks and still put up the numbers that he was able to go ahead and do?
Yeah, I mean that's his number one selling point is that he's been able to produce under the freakish conditions that he's been in. So I'm with you. I'm with you, Johnny. I believe he. I wouldn't go. Well? What's too much? What's too much for Garrett Wilson?
40.
40 is too much,
Yeah,
definitely.
if they enter the 35 to 40 range and it's like 4 years fully guaranteed, like if they come up with some whopper like that, I mean, look, it is what it is. One thing you have to understand though is the most friendly kind of contract to sign when it's a big contract is when you're retaining a player where you still have another year of their contract, right? That's where you
Mhm.
see all the contracts that look really bad when you first read it, like Jalen Hurts, and then you look at the details of the contract and you say, "Oh, that doesn't look so bad." It doesn't look like they have to ever pay him that much at one time. A lot's pushed to the back end. They're able to manipulate it in a good way. I think that's why it's so important to extend them and get these deals done now this way, because this ends up being the way you sign big contracts in the most team friendly way is when you do it when they still have a year left. And they're right. You have the franchise tag to really have them for 2 more years.
Mhm.
So there's some negotiating there. There's some value there for the player to sign early because they want to get that big bonus paycheck right away because it is a sport where one play could change, end your career. So it is good to lock in that money. Um, and it's just great and team friendly because we've seen how these contracts could be manipulated, and when you do Sauce and Garrett at the same time, what that gives you the power to do is kind of flippity flop when you feel the hit of each contract, right? Like you could manipulate that so you're not feeling both of them at the same time too much. They kind of
Right.
maybe one gets a very heavy up front, one gets some void years up in the back end, but you kind of spread it out in a way where it doesn't destroy the team.
I mean, yeah, you're completely right. And it's why I asked, do you think that he gambles and he says no. And he's like, let me play out this year with Fields with the type of line that we have now that could potentially get my numbers a lot higher, you know, and then like, see, you give me this is what you're gonna be getting for the rest of the years. Give me more money, type of thing. But I don't think he's that type of player. We don't know. Right. It's gonna be his first time. He wants to get paid. I mean, I,
Yeah. Well, like Chaos said before, right? One play can change your entire career. So, do you take that gamble? I mean, and the way he plays with reckless abandon, you know, bending his body, flying around, going over the middle, all these types of things. Does he chance it and gamble for more money at the end of the year, or take the safe bet, get his money, clear his mind, not have to worry about his contract during this pretty crucial year, first year under Aaron Glenn, uh, and this new offensive line and this new scheme that they're going to be playing under, like to just concentrate on football. If I'm Garrett Wilson, I'm playing. I'm not gambling.